What's up, guys, and welcome back to another Short Story Sunday here at the Sci Fi Bookery. Today, we're going to be talking about A Sound of Thunder by Ray Bradbury. This is part of the Ray Bradbury read along that Art at Bookshelf Odyssey is doing. So, I wanted to take part in that, and he's doing a whole bunch of them. It's weekly, monthly kind of wrap up things, but it's all Ray Bradbury reading. So, you get to read a lot of this literary genius that is Ray Bradbury, one of my all-time favorites, and I loved this story in particular. So, A Sound of Thunder deals with the butterfly effect, which, if you don't know what that is, it's this time travel concept where if you go back in time or forward in time and make one small change, such as stepping on a butterfly, it can completely upset the time-space continuum. The timeline changes once you get back to your original time or any other time thereafter or before. So this story deals with the butterfly effect in an interesting way. There is this company called the Time Safari, and they take people back in time to hunt dinosaurs. So they have tried to manipulate the butterfly effect by not allowing people to walk on the actual surface of the ground or touch any of the plants or any of the animals, actually, even though they're hunting them. And so they try to subvert the butterfly effect by putting in these floating walkways. So it's like floating above the ground, and you have to walk on them to get to a certain point. So you're not out there hunting like you would hunt, out in the wilderness in real life. You walk on these platforms that are floating above the ground so that they don't touch anything, and you get to a point where they have determined that a dinosaur has died of natural causes. So in this case, it was a T-Rex that had a tree fall on it, and they take you to the specific time and place where that happened down to the second, and you pull the trigger on the gun just as that event happens. So what they figure is they are subverting the butterfly effect because the animal's still dying the way it was supposed to die, but also has a bullet in it. So then they have a whole team of people that remove the bullets from the animals and take them back with them, because you can't leave anything that is also part of the butterfly effect. So overall, I really liked the way that Bradbury took a known concept, a concept that is something that is familiar to us already, at least people who read sci-fi, and kind of put a new spin on it with this dinosaur hunting safari. Is kind of an interesting way to tell the story. I really liked the way that the safari dealt with people who ignored their guidelines. That was interesting at the end. The actual sound of thunder is that was a cool concept to carry through, and I'm trying not to say too much about it. It's a very short story. I'm trying not to say too much about it to ruin it, because I want you guys to read it, so check it out. But the actual sound of thunder was an interesting way to pair the past with the future, or our current time with the past. And I thought that he did that really well. It was, I think a good time travel story always has that. It always has this connection between the times. And there needs to be that one thing. In this story, it is the actual sound of thunder that is connecting the two times, and it sort of ends with a little bit of mystery as far as the sound. And I really like that. And I like that Ray Bradbury, what the heck? Ray Bradbury is really good at adding that little bit of mystery, adding that thing in there that makes you continue to think about the story days after you read it, weeks, months, years, for a lifetime. He's good at that. He's good at adding in that little mystery. And I think that this particular story did that really well. So that is A Sound of Thunder by Ray Bradbury, and this has been Short Story Sunday. We'll see you next week.